In an unexpected twist that has shaken public opinion and followers of British royalty, a recent photograph of Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, has ignited a whirlwind of speculation and controversy on social media and media around the world. Captured by a paparazzi in an unusual situation, the image shows Middleton with his face covered, giving rise to endless theories about what could be happening behind the doors of Kensington Palace. The incident occurred when Kate, known for her composure and elegance, was photographed leaving a private event in London. The unusual thing about the photograph is that the Duchess appears covering her face with a fan in an uncharacteristic way, avoiding being fully recognized by the cameras that were waiting for her outside. This behavior, atypical of the Duchess, has unleashed a wave of speculation and rumors among the public and the press. Some media have suggested that Middleton's gesture could be a sign of a growing desire for privacy, considering the constant pressure the royal family faces from the press. Others, however, have gone further, suggesting that there could be deeper and more personal reasons behind this act, including possible disagreements within the royal family or even personal problems that Kate would be trying to hide. The photograph has generated intense debate on social media, with users divided between showing their support for Kate Middleton, arguing that she deserves their personal space and respect, and those who see in this act an opportunity to question the transparency and internal dynamics of the British royal family. Some have even speculated about possible crises within Kate and Prince William's marriage, although these claims are unsubstantiated. The official response from Kensington Palace has been measured, without offering concrete details about the incident. In a brief statement, they limited themselves to expressing that the Duchess values and appreciates the interest of the public and the press, but asks for understanding and respect for her privacy and that of her family at this time. This statement has done little to calm the waters, further fueling speculation. Royal experts have noted that this incident could have significant repercussions for the relationship between the royal family and the media, recalling past episodes where media pressure has deeply affected royals, including the tragic death of Princess Diana. Discussion has resurfaced about the ethics of paparazzi journalism and the impact it has on the lives of public people. Communication analysts suggest that this episode could be a turning point in how the royal family handles their relationship with the media. It could be an opportunity to establish new limits and dialogue about respect for privacy, not only for them but for all public figures constantly harassed by photographers. Kate Middleton's photo, therefore, transcends the simple act of covering her face, symbolizes a broader struggle between public and private life, the right to privacy versus the public's right to be informed, and the sometimes toxic relationship between celebrities and the media. In this context, society is faced with reflecting on celebrity culture, obsession with royalty, and how curiosity can cross lines and become an invasion of privacy. This incident reignites the debate over where the line is drawn between public interest and respect for people's private lives. As the days pass, the expectation for a more detailed statement from the royal family grows, in the hope that it will shed light on the circumstances that led the Duchess to cover her face in such a peculiar way. However, the possibility of such clarification is uncertain, leaving public opinion in a state of continuous speculation. This incident serves as a reminder of the complexities and pressures faced by those in public life, especially in an era dominated by social media and a 24/7 news cycle. Kate Middleton's image, with her face covered, will remain an iconic moment, symbolizing the continued tension between public life and privacy in the 21st century. In short, Kate Middleton's photography has opened a Pandora's box of speculation, criticism, and support, highlighting once again the intricate dynamics between royalty, the media, and the public. This incident not only raises questions about the limits of privacy and journalistic ethics, but also reflects the constant pressures that royal family members face in their daily lives. How this story unfolds could have lasting implications for the future of the relationship between the press and royalty, as well as for the broader debate about privacy in the digital age. British royalty is in a delicate position, navigating between the need to maintain a harmonious relationship with the media and protect the privacy and well-being of its members. This latest incident with Kate Middleton has once again highlighted the fine line they must walk. Figures close to the royal family have expressed concern and frustration, noting that this type of invasive media coverage can have detrimental effects not only on adults, but also on children in the royal family, who grow up under intense public scrutiny. Meanwhile, voices within royalty have begun to speak, albeit unofficially, about the need to revise and possibly redefine the rules of the game with the press. The possibility of engaging in more structured conversations with the media is mentioned to ensure more respectful treatment of members of the royal family, especially with regard to their personal spaces and private moments. The idea of a privacy pact has been suggested by some commentators as a potential solution. This agreement would imply commitments by the media to limit the monitoring and coverage of certain events or moments in the lives of the royals, in exchange for more controlled access in other circumstances. However, the viability and effectiveness of such an agreement are a matter of debate, since the line between public interest and morbidity remains blurred. At the heart of this debate lies the question of the humanity of royals. Despite their status and public roles, they are remembered by their advocates as human beings with the same rights to privacy and respect as anyone else. Constant pressure to maintain a perfect public image, coupled with relentless scrutiny and criticism, can be an overwhelming burden. The incident has also rekindled conversations about the role of royalty in modern society and how they should interact with the public and media. The new generation of royals, including William and Kate, have attempted to forge a path that balances their public duty with a desire for normality and privacy. This last episode highlights the challenges inherent in that balance. Furthermore, the impact of social media on the dissemination and amplification of these stories cannot be underestimated. What may once have been one-day news in the newspapers now becomes a global topic of discussion, analyzed and debated by millions on platforms such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. This phenomenon has changed the way news about royalty is consumed, discussed, and understood, while offering new challenges and opportunities for the royal family in their communication with the public. Royalty, for its part, has shown a growing willingness to embrace social media to share aspects of its life and work, attempting to control its narrative and present a more relatable and accessible image to the public. However, this approach also has its risks, as it opens new avenues for speculation and scrutiny. This episode with Kate Middleton, therefore, becomes a case study on the interaction between royalty, the media, and the public in the digital age. It raises important questions about the limits of privacy, the right to one's own image, and how society values and consumes news about public figures. As the debate continues, it is clear that there will be no easy or quick solutions. The search for a balance between transparency and privacy, public interest and personal respect, will require a continuous effort and compromises on the part of everyone involved: the press, the public, and royalty themselves. Finally, this incident could serve as a moment of reflection for all involved on the future of the British monarchy in an increasingly digital and media. How the royal family and the media decide to move forward from this point could define the nature of their relationship in the years to come, impacting not only the direct protagonists of these episodes, but also society in general, which observes and participates in this constant dialogue between tradition and modernity. In conclusion, the photograph of Kate Middleton with her face covered has triggered much more than a media storm, has opened a window into the complex dynamics that exist between public individuals and the society around them. As the world continues to evolve, so will the way we understand and interact. We are with our public figures in an eternal attempt to find the right means between the right to know and the right to privacy. Speculation surrounding Kate Middleton and the intriguing photography has led to deep public and media introspection over the pressures royals face, particularly regarding their mental and physical well-being. Amid the maelstrom of conjecture, a new wave of sympathy and concern for the Duchess of Cambridge has emerged, highlighting the humanity and vulnerability that is often hidden behind her royal duties and public appearances. The insistent question in everyone's mind is, what's wrong with Kate? This question not only reflects the natural curiosity about the lives of royals, but also a growing awareness of the importance of mental care. In this context, the figure of Kate Middleton becomes a powerful symbol of the fight against the stigmatization of mental health problems, even within the sphere of royalty, where the expectation of unbreakability is high. The palace, in an uncharacteristic but understandable move given the situation, has begun to open up more about the personal challenges faced by its members, including Kate herself. Although no specific details have been given, they have subtly acknowledged that, like anyone else, the Duchess faces her own battles, emphasizing the importance of support and understanding in these times. Public response to this vulnerability has been overwhelmingly positive, with many expressing admiration for Kate's strength and dignity, even in times of potential personal difficulty. This shift towards empathy and support marks a notable contrast to the often critical and speculative reactions that have characterized media coverage of the royal family in the past. As the conversation expands, a broader dialogue has been generated about the role of royalty in contemporary society and how they can use their platform to advocate for important issues, including mental health. Kate and William have pioneered this aspect, using their influence to launch initiatives such as Heads Together, which seeks to change the national conversation about mental health. Kate's situation has also highlighted the complex relationship between royalty and the media, especially regarding the invasion of privacy and the impact it can have on the well-being of individuals. A call to action has emerged for the media to take a more ethical and compassionate approach, recognizing that behind every photograph and headline are real people with real emotions. The royal family, meanwhile, have come together in support of Kate, demonstrating a unity and solidarity that is often challenged by media narratives of discord and rivalry. This support comes not only from her husband, Prince William, but also from other family members who understand firsthand the pressures associated with life under public scrutiny. Prince William, in particular, has been vocal about the need to protect his family's privacy, reflecting his personal experience with the media from an early age. The protection of Kate and her children has become a top priority, and this incident has reinforced their commitment to fighting for a fairer balance between public and private life. Additionally, this episode has served to remind audiences and media of the importance of considering the human impact of their curiosity and coverage. Empathy and respect for individual dignity should be guiding principles in the way we interact with public figures, regardless of their status or role in society. In this context, Kate Middleton's story becomes a defining moment, not only for her as an individual, but for society as a whole, when facing and reflecting on the implications of our obsession with the lives of others. The emerging conversation about privacy, respect, and mental health is a positive step towards a deeper and more nuanced understanding of what it means to live in the public eye. Looking to the future, this incident is likely to prompt the royal family to adopt even more proactive strategies to manage their relationship with the media and the public, seeking ways to preserve their well-being while continuing to fulfill their public duties. The hope is that this continued dialogue between royalty, the media, and the public can lead to a significant change in the way royals' lives are narrated and consumed, with a renewed focus on understanding, respect, and shared humanity. Ultimately, the photo of Kate Middleton with her face covered becomes much more than a captured moment. It becomes a catalyst for change, a call to reflect on our collective actions and attitudes towards those who, by circumstances of birth or marriage, are at the center of our national and international attention. This could be the beginning of a new era in the relationship between royalty and the world that observes them, marked by greater understanding and mutual respect.